Good morning, wet shavers, coffee lovers, and podcast listeners everywhere. It's Mark with GeorgeToon.com. It's time for another second cup. So grab a cup of coffee, kick back, relax, put in those earbuds, adjust that speaker volume, and let's talk some wet shaving and a few other things in podcast form. What is Second Cup? Well, Second Cup is a podcast that will give you some additional information that didn't make the Monday morning mailbag deadline. This might be something that is time sensitive. For instance, a sale that could be ending before the next Monday morning mailbag airs, or a piece of late-breaking information that viewers have passed along that is equally time sensitive, or something else regarding the wet shaving world that needs to be broadcast in a timely fashion. And we'll also have some time to chit-chat and discuss some other things like coffee, movies, streaming shows, books, that sort of thing. So thanks for tuning in to Second Cup. And I hope you subscribe to the podcast, where you can also find episodes of the Monday Morning Mailbag in podcast form. I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me. We'll get the show underway in just a moment. Thanks for joining me. Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the May 27th, 2024 episode of Second Cup. Great to be with you. I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me this morning. I've got a cup of coffee here. I got good old Dunkin' Donuts this morning in my National Cartoonist Society coffee mug right here. I don't know if you can hear that. There it is. There, there it is, right there on this morning's Monday morning mailbag. We use Tim Hortons, which is Canada's favorite coffee, and now for Second Cup, we're enjoying Dunkin' Donuts because America runs on Dunkin'. Remember that slogan? I think they still use that. I'm not entirely sure, but it's great to be with you this morning. Hang on, let me just get another sip. Yeah, that is absolutely terrific, and I love this mug. National Cartoonist Society. Haven't pulled this mug out in quite some time, and it's a really nice reminder of a really nice organization that I happen to be a member of. Very, very happy to be associated with the National Cartoonist Society. I've met a lot of great cartoonists through that organization. Well, how are you this morning? Great to be with you. It's Memorial Day here in the United States, so it's a federal holiday. So banks are closed, post offices are closed, most businesses are closed. And as I understand, it's a bank holiday across the pond. So a lot of folks across the pond also have the day off. So, hey, I hope you're enjoying your day off. And thanks very much for tuning in, not only to Second Cup, but I hope you also enjoyed the Monday morning mailbag, or are going to be tuning into the Monday morning mailbag a little later on today. But absolutely great to be with everyone here. In going over my show notes and getting ready for the Second Cup podcast, I got an email alert from Google. Now, I have Google One, which is the Google One Drive, and that allows you to put all your photos and documents and email attachments and a lot of other stuff up there in the cloud. And a couple years back, I think it was back in 2021, I decided to buy 100 gigabytes worth of storage space so that I could retain all this great information that viewers have been sending in to the channel. And I want to retain all that information and just keep it in the cloud because, as you know, if you have a laptop or a smartphone or an external hard drive, it fills up very, very quickly. And I thought, wow, 100 gigabytes for like, what, $20 a year, something like that. Oh yeah, I won't be able to fill that up. Well, I'm at 76% full, and I got a notification from Google saying, hey, you know what? You better clean up your space because you won't be able to receive email attachments, and you won't be able to back up photos and videos and that sort of thing because you're going to be running low. And I decided, okay, I'll just clean out the drive. And I was going through the actual drive online to see what I had up there. And I've got such great stuff from viewers that I just do not want to part with. Some great videos, some great photos, Just some really, really wonderful content that we might need to revisit down the road. And I want to be able to just have a couple of keystrokes in my Google email account and type in like timeless razor or Phoenix shaving or West Coast shaving or whatever the keywords are, and have all that great information that viewers have sent in right there in front of me. So I would hate to delete it. So I went ahead and bought another 100 gigabytes of storage space. So that's costing me another $10 a year. So for $30 a year, I've got 200 gigabytes now available. So they tacked it on to my previous subscription, and they added those days back in. So I have a little more over, little longer than a year's worth of storage for $30, which I thought was pretty good of them to kind of tack that on and kind of roll it into the previous subscription. So there you go. It's just amazing technology, and I like the ability to be able to get that information regardless of where I am, in the state of Ohio, around the country, that sort of thing. When I was in California, I was able to very easily access the channel and, do a video update announcing winners to the Sterling Soap Company's giveaway. And it's just brilliant how all of this works. And I'm just really excited about it. I really am. So I figured another $10 a year. Yeah, let's go ahead and get another 100 gigabytes of storage and see what else is in store down the road for the channel, the Monday Morning Mailbag, and the Second Cup podcast, because viewers have been very, very generous with some great wet shaving information. And as I say, I look forward not only to receiving a lot of this great information and sharing it with all the listeners and viewers out there, but I want to retain all this great information in my file, so that if we ever have to revisit a video or a photo, it's there. I just don't want to delete anything. So yeah, it's just an amazing age that we live in. And I'm just really, really so happy to be a part of it. And once again, my thanks to all the listeners and viewers out there for making it all possible, because you share some great information, some great photos, some great shaving tips, some great videos, and we're able to put that on the Monday Morning Mailbag or use them in a review of a product and share it with all the wet shavers and viewers out there. It really is a remarkable time we live in, and I'm just so happy to be a part of it. So thanks very, very much for, that was a little housekeeping, a little inside baseball I just thought I'd share with you. So thanks very much for tuning in this morning. I hope you're enjoying the day off. Once again, let's remember to keep the memorial in Memorial Day. And let's see what else we got going on. Well, we'll just get some of the stuff that I have in the show notes here, and we'll get the show underway in just a moment. But first, let's pay a few bills, and then we'll get the show underway. Well, it is Memorial Day here in the United States, and there are a lot of Memorial Day sales taking place. And as expected, a lot of them came in after I was done editing and uploading and scheduling the Monday Morning Mailbag, which is why we do Second Cup, so that if these late-breaking sales come in, we can mention them here before you miss out on anything. And since today is Memorial Day, most of these sales are going to expire at midnight tonight. So let's run down a few that I received in email. Maybe you received the same. West Coast Shaving has a Memorial Day extravaganza sale. Save 25% off your order by using the code SHAVE25, SHAVE 25, SHAVE25. And the sale ends at midnight tonight. Art of Shaving has a 20% off site-wide sale this Memorial Day. Honor the holiday with a special 20% discount on our entire collection. Perfect your shave with the finest grooming essentials. So that's going to end tonight at midnight as well, I assume, although I don't see anything here, but you got to assume it's probably going to end tonight at midnight. The Razor Emporium sent this along, and Matt Pisarcik wrote, in honor of Memorial Day, we're offering a special coupon to remember and pay tribute to those who made the ultimate sacrifice. This token of our appreciation is a small way to say thank you and help you save a little on your next purchase. We hope you'll join us in reflecting on the courage and dedication of our fallen heroes. It's a 15% off code, and that code is HONOR in capital letters, HONOR, honor, from Matt Pisarcik and the Razor Emporium. Shave Nation has a Memorial Day sale. We remember and honor the brave military personnel who served our country. We hope you stay safe and enjoy the weekend. Get your shopping on with code Memorial Day in capital letters, all one word. Memorial Day, one word, MEMORIALDAY. And that'll get you 10% off $50 or more, except Parasso, just so you know. Filoso, boy, I love their razor blades. They write and say, hi, celebrate Memorial Day with our special 25% off sale on Filoso Grooming Essentials. This includes their razor blades, shave gel, aftershave, and hair products. That's great to hear from Filoso. So get up there and save 25% today on looks like everything across the board. Maggard Razors has a sale, 10% off site-wide. Now, there is an asterisk attached to that. So this is going to be extended through 11:59 p.m. Memorial Day. So that's going to end tonight. The code is Memorial10. So use the code Memorial10. That's all one word in capitals, MEMORIAL, and then the number 10, Memorial10. Memorial with the 10 on the end there. This is valid until tonight, 11:59 p.m. tonight, and it excludes Parker, Mula, True Fit and Hill, Carve, honing services, and gift certificates. So everything else will be 10% off, but except Parker, Mula, True Fit and Hill, Carve, honing services, and gift certificates. And we also have one more here, C.O. Bigelow. Remember C.O. Bigelow? We've talked about their shaving cream, and boy, they got some really, really good stuff. And they have a Memorial Day sale. Enjoy 20% off C.O. Bigelow brand products and a free gift when you spend $100 plus. Use the code MEM20. MEM20. And they also add here, what's free, you ask? We couldn't think of a better free gift than our richly hydrating and iconically scented bergamot body cream. It's a $30 value. So there you go. You're getting 20% off. And if you spend $100 more or more, they're going to throw in a $30 bergamot body cream. So those are just some of the Memorial Day sales that are taking place today. They all end at midnight. So check them out if you're looking to add something to your shaving den. Well, I got one more sale for you. This is a Memorial Day sale, 11% off site-wide at the Razor Company. That's right. It's now through Memorial Day. Well, it ends midnight tonight, obviously. 11% off site-wide at the Razor Company. Now, this does exclude Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements, Parker, True Fit and Hill, and gift cards. But everything else, 11% off today, Memorial Day, and I'm assuming that's going to end at midnight tonight, like a lot of other sales. So just wanted to add that one more sale that came in an email from the Razor Company, 11% off site-wide, excluding Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements, Parker, True Fit and Hill, and gift cards. Okay, one more. This one came up on Facebook. This is from One Blade. 20% off site-wide. The Memorial Day sale is live, and you'll get 20% off site-wide on one blade razors. So check it out. We just reviewed that wonderful one blade Element, and that comes in at just under $80. So hey, you're saving about a good $16 on that. So check that out. One Blade's Memorial Day sale, 20% off site-wide. Well, speaking of sale items and bargain items, do you happen to have a cheaper Badger shaving brush? And maybe it's not performing very well? Well, a viewer named Gary sent along advice for some extremely cheap Badger hair brushes. And this is a tip for cheap Badger bristled brush. And he writes, someone having a cheap Badger hair bristled brush which performs poorly, try soaking the brush for at least 30 minutes before using. The hair may still be able to absorb some water after even 40 minutes. I have only observed one time qualitatively. Well, that is a very good tip. So if you have a cheaper Badger shaving brush there that's not performing very well, try soaking it for a good 30 to 40 minutes and see if drinking up that excess water increases the performance of that particular brush. You might be surprised. So my thanks to Gary for sending that along, seeing as how we're talking about sale items and bargain items and that sort of thing. You might have a cheaper or more inexpensive Badger hairbrush that's not performing very well. Try this trick and see if that improves its performance. Gary, thanks very, very much for the very, very useful tip. Well, we've got a heads up on a shave soap that has returned to Phoenix Shaving. Holy smokes, Garden of Bali is back. Another seasonal Phoenix Shaving classic returns. This is a must-have for the Shave Den. Now check out the scent profile of Garden of Bali. Flighty top notes of lime, lemon, grapefruit, orange blossom, and sea salt. Wow! Middle notes of ambergris, seaweed, and ozone. Base notes of amber, moss, benzoin, cedar, and bamboo. Refreshing, clean, and classic. A Phoenix Shaving original. Here's what they write here. Within the first week of discontinuing this Phoenix Shaving classic, the hate mail began. It was clear a small following around Bali had begun. Fran and I would jokingly refer to the write-in campaign as Missives of the Cult of Bali. The thing is, the demand and enthusiasm for Garden of Bali never really died out. Truth told, the only real reason we ever discontinued it was to make room for some new scents. Such a great summer scent. Wow, that's absolutely fantastic. Now, listen to this wrap up in the product description, and we'll link it below so you can read the entire thing. But here's what Douglas writes about the scent profile of Garden of Bali. Do not be led astray by all the citrus notes in the top of the fragrance, though it is a refreshing immediate burst. The shape completely begins to twist and turn in on itself. Somewhere in between the ocean and the natural bamboo wall of the orange blossoming jungle, your nose is beachcombing. Barefoot and sifting through driftwood, seaweed, cedar, citrus, and sand. This is a warm, exotic, and curious summer scent. But you'll wear it all year. I know you will. Well, I know, just reading the scent profile, I was really excited about all those citrus top notes. It sounds like a marvelous, marvelous summer scent, and I'm so glad they brought it back. Check it out. We'll have links below from Phoenix Shaving, Garden of Bali. Well, here's something interesting that Bob LaRoe sent along to the channel, and this is something that he found on Reddit's Wicked Edge forum. This was posted by someone named Kinganti, Kinganti. So I have to give that individual all the credit for this, but I wanted to share it with you because it'll cause a lot of discussion, and it's titled Unpopular Shaving Opinions. And Kinganti writes, don't take this too seriously. This is mostly to poke fun at myself for being so arbitrarily opinionated. And I am sure every single point below has plenty of shavers out there who disagree and passionately feel that the opposite is true. So he starts off by asking, what are your unpopular shaving opinions? Cella smells cheap and bad, although of course it performs great and I use it often. Aftershave balms are gross and greasy. The weight of the razor makes no difference at all. Technique is everything. I've bought stuff from Phoenix Shaving and liked what I got. Synthetic brushes are not good. Most shave products smell awful. Bowl lathering seems like a time waste. Face lathering 100% superior. 26 millimeter or larger is too big for a proper shave brush. Almost everyone can and should learn to shave every single day. No hate against cartridge shavers necessarily, but I always felt like real men do traditional shaving. I will even admit this is corny, but it just aligns too well with my biases. Beards look worse than clean shaven for most. Aftershaves are always better with menthol. Shave soaps should not be mentholated. Patchouli, bay, or clove are always gross smelling. Everyone should own Tabak. Top favorite smell, and it performs great. The 3 T's of London all suck. D.R. Harris beats them easily. Wish there were some wet shaving scents available as antiperspirants more often. It's easy to convert your lady to wet shaving. Get them a super mild razor and super mild blades, and their leg shaving will massively improve. Get them a shaving stick for the shower. It's over. They will think you're some kind of hair removal genius. Wait on rad, sad, or bad. Now, this is razor acquisition disorder, shaving soap acquisition disorder, I assume, and brush acquisition disorder. So let me start over again. Wait on rad, sad, or bad if you're starting out. Get good at the basics. Take a year or two. Master your cheapo entry setup. Not enough people talk about how great slant razors are. There's no point to drying off most DE razors. There are nassets and feathers, and then a lot of blades that I think suck. So there you go. Some opinions from a fellow wet shaver that was posted on Reddit. And I guess my question is, do you agree with most of these points, or do you disagree with some of them? I disagree with some of them. I think the weight of the razor definitely makes a difference. I think some wonderful aluminum razors out there that are very lightweight are very, very nimble and have razor heads that make up for the lack of weight. Let me put it to you that way. And then there are some really, really wonderful, weighted and hefty razors that, my gosh, the weight of the razor does all the work. That's something that stood out for me. And as far as bowl lathering, you know what? I started out face lathering when I came back to the traditional wet shave, and I thought it was great. But viewers out there converted me. I mean, really converted me over to bowl lathering, and I love bowl lathering. But I think face lathering has its place. I won't discount either one. Your face, your rules, whatever works for you, that's what you should stick with. Absolutely. And I'm not so sure about other things. I think balms are great. I don't think they're greasy or heavy at all. I love using a balm, but then again, I don't have any hair upstairs. I'm bald, so a balm upstairs has really, really helped me. And even though I'm not shaving my head after a face shave, I always apply a balm up there just to condition and keep the skin in shape up there. Absolutely. Synthetic brushes, you know what? Synthetic brushes are fantastic. I disagree with that point. Synthetic brushes keep getting better and better and better. And natural shaving brushes have their place, but a good synthetic brush just offers phenomenal performance, and it's very forgiving. first-time wet shavers, when they get a good synthetic brush, they will find that they can whip up a lather much more easily than using a natural shaving brush. Plus, in addition, viewers have also schooled me on the proper use of a Badger shaving brush. A Badger shaving brush should not be splayed out when doing a face lather. It should be, if you're going to be face lathering with a Badger brush, it should be back and forth, side to side to build that lather with a Badger brush when you are doing a face lather with it. So Badger brushes are wonderful for bowl lathering because you're getting that side-to-side action, so to speak, as you're bowl lathering with it, and it really does whip up a wonderful, wonderful lather, and then you're painting it on again, side to side, that kind of action. So the Badger brush just performs well when used in that way. Synthetic brushes are forgiving. You can use them any way you want to, and they just keep coming back for more. They're very, very forgiving. So 26 millimeter or larger knot, you know what? That's another one I disagree on. I love my 26 millimeter knots. I love that 30 millimeter knot. Again, that's because I'm a bald-headed guy, and I like having more real estate in the brush when I'm painting on the lather on my head. It gives me more coverage more quickly. That's just kind of point by point. If you have any other points to add to this, agreements or disagreements, please comment below in the comments or email them to mondaymailbag@gmail.com and we'll discuss them. Absolutely. So my thanks to Bob LaRoe for very kindly sending this along, and my thanks to Ken Gotti and everyone at Wicked Edge for allowing me to use it up here. Thanks very much, folks. I really do appreciate it. And when you get a chance, check out the Reddit Wicked Edge group for wet shavers. It really is a terrific, terrific forum. A lot of great information up there. And I think you'll enjoy reading through a lot of the posts, especially when it's something like this. Very entertaining, very informative, and really gets the discussion on wet shaving going. So thanks again, Bob. Really, really do appreciate it. Now, just before we mentioned aftershave balms, and that reminded me to tell you about a moisturizing cream that I picked up from Walmart in their sample and travel section. You go down the aisle there and they have those bins where you can pick up some very, very inexpensive, smaller sized samples for travel, whether it be antiperspirant or shaving cream or body lotions, toothpaste, that sort of thing. And I happened to pick this up. This was 1.89 fluid ounces, 56 milliliters. It's CeraVe moisturizing cream. Maybe you've seen the brand. It's spelled CERAVE. I believe that's how it's pronounced, CeraVe. And this is a moisturizing cream for normal to dry skin, moisturizes and helps restore the protective skin barrier with 3 essential ceramides and hyaluronic acid. Now, what's a ceramide? I looked that up. Ceramides are fats that protect your skin from dryness, infection, and environmental damage. Anyhow, I happened to pick this up and I took it with me. I threw it into my DOP kit. And I did not use it when I was there because I had some other options with me. And I forgot all about it, actually, when I got home. Oh, there it is. I forgot to mention it. So I wanted to mention it here. Anyhow, I used it the other day. I used it as an aftershave balm on my head after having a head shave. And it did a really, really nice job. I mean, I like this a lot. I don't believe this one is scented. I don't see them listing a scent on here, so I think it is unscented. Hang on, let me just pop it open. No, I don't think it has a scent. Let me just squeeze out a little bit. Let me just rub it in my hands. No, it appears to be unscented or very, very lightly scented. But it's a nice product. It really did a great job of as an aftershave balm after I had a head shave. So if you're looking for something to travel with, because we're in the summer travel season right now. People have been traveling for this Memorial Day weekend, and I'm sure that people are going to be on weekend getaways all summer long and traveling wherever and wanting items for their DOP kit that they can take with them on the road. Check out CeraVe Moisturizing Cream. It really is a very, very nice item. So it'll do double duty for you. You could use it as an aftershave balm. You can use it as a moisturizing cream, body lotion, that sort of thing. And this really, really did a nice job. I was very, very impressed with it. So if you're traveling and you don't have an aftershave balm that you can take with you, or you have a bottle of it that's too large to pack, check this out. It's only 1.89 fluid ounces. So you can put that in your DOP kit in your carry-on. That'll meet TSA standards. It was very, very good. CeraVe Moisturizing Cream for normal to dry skin. And it did a great job. So I wanted to mention that to you because I forgot to talk about it when I was on the road in California. At least I don't believe I talked about this. I cannot remember. We're going to have to review the video again, but I know I did not use it during the trip, because had I used it, I would have marveled about it. I would have said, my gosh, this is marvelous stuff. This is really terrific. So I was really surprised by its performance when I got home and used it when I returned home. So check it out, CeraVe Moisturizing Cream, if you're looking for something that'll do double duty as a body lotion and also as an aftershave balm. Now, before I get out of here, I'm going to recommend a movie. And seeing that it's Memorial Day, there are a lot of military-themed movies that would be very, very good to view today. But my pick would be Top Gun Maverick, starring Tom Cruise. What a terrific, terrific movie. I'm looking at Reader's Digest's website here, and here's what they have to say about it. Audiences waited 36 years to see Maverick take to the sky again, and they were not disappointed. Cruise reprises his role as the elite naval pilot in Top Gun Maverick, where he must lead a dangerous mission with Top Gun's best grads. Dramatic, action-packed, and star-studded. This sequel is definitely one to add to your must-watch Memorial Day movies list, along with the original, of course. I agree with that, but I think that Top Gun Maverick exceeds the original in many, many ways. And I think one thing that I really, really appreciated about this movie was, yes, there was some great action, some really, really fantastic, fantastic flying sequences. I really cared about the characters. I really, really connected with them. And that's when you know you have a good movie, when you really care about the people on screen. And that's how it resonated with me, and I think it will with you as well. A really, really terrific, entertaining movie. Great drama, great action, great flying sequences. Tom Cruise was terrific. And just all in all, a really, really enjoyable movie. And one to watch on Memorial Day. Top Gun Maverick, starring Tom Cruise. And that wraps up another Second Cup. Thanks so much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. I sure hope you enjoyed today's show. If you did, please share, please subscribe, and pass it along to a fellow wet shaver or a friend. My thanks to everyone who commented and contributed to today's show, and I mean this sincerely. Without you, this microphone would be silent. If Second Cup or the Monday Morning Mailbag aren't showing up in your regular podcast feed, please drop me a line at mondaymailbag@gmail.com, and we'll try to get it all sorted out. So again, thank you all very much. I look forward to getting together with you again on these podcast airwaves. Until then, enjoy the day, enjoy your shave, and enjoy that Second Cup.